The city of Durban is expecting thousands of holiday makers this Easter weekend. eNCA's Mawande Kheswa is out and about talking to some of them. So Mawande, we were watching the traffic as people were making their way from inland provinces to the coast to just, soak up the sun a little bit and take in the scenes and sights and sounds at the beach. How is it looking where you are this morning?
Well, it looks like any ordinary day over the weekend that you would see. You've got people riding bicycles, which predominantly are hired on the promenade. There are a number of establishments that hire out those bicycles, so it's quite something that people do very often. You also have those who we refer to as fitness bunnies, and they are jogging up and down the promenade. You do also have establishments such as the restaurants that is to my left, where there are also people who are enjoying various beverages there and foods. It's quite a popular one among locals and also those who are visiting the province. You do also have vendors that are selling refreshments. It is quite a hot day, something that is synonymous with Durban. Earlier on, we were able to speak to the eThekwini Mayor, who gave us some interesting numbers. The first is that when we look at hotel bed occupancy, we're sitting at over 50%. That is something that should come as a relief to the hospitality industry. We're also looking at about 42,000 or just over 42,000 visitors in the city of eThekwini. Many of those coming from the north, the south, the east, the west, various directions heading to eThekwini as a destination of choice. These visitors are expected to contribute about over 150 million rand towards the province's GDP, something that is expected to bring some relief to the various businesses that keep the city running and going, and also add onto the city being a tourist destination. It is also worth noting that last year eThekwini had a further 12 blue flag beach statuses that were given to it. So that also does add to the attractiveness of the city as a whole. According to the mayor, they've spent over 30 million rand on upgrades and maintenance and ensuring that the beach area remains clean and it remains an attraction for tourists.
Where is the sound of that drum coming from, Mawande? I can hear drumming in the background.
Let me move to my left to show you the gentleman that is playing the drum there. He's a consistent figure among these parts of town. Those who typically go to circus are serenaded by his voice and also his drum there. I think my colleague is giving you a clear picture or view of where that sound is coming from. Between that sound and the waves and also just the general atmosphere, it is quite a pleasing place to be.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for that, Mawande Kheswa. And of course, one would hope that the increased activity, at least over this weekend, sort of is a boon for the local economy. I mean, what with the stories we've been doing about people, street vendors there on the Durban beachfront who've been struggling for months and months. One hopes that they will be able to make some sales over the weekend, and the tourism establishments will also see increased activity. Let's try and get back into better times in terms of tourism in this country.